Welcome in, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys being here. So, for those of you returning, welcome back. My name's Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you that are new, welcome, welcome. So, that being said, I did kind of do it a little bit different. So, your feelings are on this side for the person on your mind here, Gemini, and your person's feelings about you are on that side. I did also divide your oracle cards. So, for cross watchers, please keep in mind when I'm talking about Gemini, feel free to swap the roles. So, if it feels like it's the reverse. And as always, this is general read, guys. So, today this may or may not be your message. So, if it's not your message, feel free to check out some of my other readings or check out some other readers out there. And as always, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the sign of Gemini. All right, so I'm going to dive right in here, guys. So, in your feelings right now, Gemini, you've got the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So, I do feel right now, Gemini, that you and your person are currently possibly in separation. Not for all of you. I mean, you just might not be communicating very much right now. For those of you that are possibly, living with this person, I feel like Gemini, that you need to bring some love into this situation here. So, again, take it how it resonates here. But I feel like that you need to work on getting in touch with your emotions, Gemini, or expressing your emotions to your person here. And the reason I say that is on the Four of Swords, you got the Chariot. So again, I feel like for some of you, you have taken a bit of a step back from your person here with that Chariot card showing up on the Four of Swords. And again, I feel like there's definitely some healing that needs to happen between you and your person here, because I already saw both sides of the cards here, and you each both have the Three of Swords, which really talks about heartache. It doesn't mean that there was a complete breakup. It could just be in the energy of needing to make up or resolve a situation that's causing grief between you and your person here. So when we clarified the Knight of Cups, the Emperor card came out with the Five of Cups. So I do feel for some of you, Gemini, I feel like you've been kind of, like I said, you took a step back from this situation and or this person. So I feel like you're not really communicating very much right now, but I feel like you know that you need to. And I feel like you've been keeping this person at arm's length, really trying to do some reflection, I want to say, on this situation. So whatever this argument and or conflict is with your person, whatever this Three of Swords is, I feel like you definitely are feeling very sad right now. And again, I feel like you're kind of full of a little bit of regret. With that Emperor coming out, I feel like you need to take control of the situation and try and see the situation differently, or try and see your person's point of view. So whatever this argument was possibly about, again, I feel like you need to look at their perspective, and I feel like you're trying to do that. So and again, I feel like you're kind of sad right now and a little bit full of regret here. And for some of you, with that the Emperor coming out, I do feel like for some of you, I can also read it that you've been a little bit possibly controlling, I want to say, in this situation. So again, not pointing fingers at you, Gemini, but I have to read it how I see it. So again, I'm not trying to offend you guys. But on the Eight of Pentacles, you also got the Six of Cups. So again, I feel like you have a very strong connection with this person. For some of you, you might have been with this person for a really long time. Again, the Six of Cups talks about, having that deep connection with somebody, reflecting on the past, thinking about the past. And again, if you spent, 20 years with somebody, obviously you have a lot of memories. It doesn't have to be 20 years. It could be, whatever it might be for you and your person here. But I feel like, you're not wanting to give up on this situation and or relationship. But again, I am feeling the energy of a break between you and them in some way, shape, or form. So again, you could be living in the same house, but not actually talking to each other because you had a fight or something along those lines. For some of you, you might not be living with this person, but definitely there's a break in communication here. Pardon me. And now my throat's really Getting scratchy, so I apologize. So I don't know. I feel like this person, again, is not great at expressing themselves. So I don't know. Maybe that's why my throat chakra is getting all scratchy all of a sudden with the Queen of Cups coming out. So again, I feel like you need to express your emotions here, Gemini, and I feel like you know that you need to do that because on the Judgment card, this is where the Three of Swords came out in your. I feel like you know that you did hurt this person in some way, shape, or form here. And again, I am feeling that you're both kind of wounded here in this situation. But again, I feel like you've been really spending a lot of time thinking about this situation, whatever happened between you and your person, Gemini. And again, I feel like you're, going to make a tangible step in the 3D here to try and bring things back together or have a new beginning of in some way, shape, or form. So take it how it resonates here. Pretty much just about every, sign is on the board. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through, the signs on the table here, because by the time you get everything out, pretty much everything is out. So on your person's side, Gemini, we got the Knight of Wands coming out and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is really wanting to like reignite the passion between you and them, and I feel like that's what might be lacking in this situation and or relationship. And I feel like this person actually misses having that with you, Gemini. So, like I said, their cards for feelings were the Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords. Sorry, I'm just going through these now. The Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Devil. So definitely, whatever transpired, whatever this Three of Swords is on your side and their side, this person now is, a little bit hesitant here, Gemini. And clearly they're waiting for you to apologize. Again, for whatever this behavior was on the Devil, that's what they're waiting for from you. And again, the Devil can represent anything, right? It can represent fears, addictions, all sorts of things. Just toxic behavior, being controlling, argumentative, manipulative. And again, I'm not saying that you are those things, Gemini, but that's how your person is seeing the situation at the moment. So don't shoot the messenger here. On the Three of Swords, the Sun came out, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So I feel like this person really doesn't, necessarily want to end this relationship with you. I feel like this person's kind of going back and forth in their mind whether or not, it's salvageable at this point, I guess, depending on what happened here. Because if you add the 8 and the 2, this is the 10 of Swords. So again, and with the Sun, it's being illuminated, and this is like what they don't want to see. So I feel like this person really doesn't want this to be over, is what I'm saying here. So on the Four of Pentacles, though, we got the Moon and the World card. So I feel like your person, Gemini, is holding everything really close to their heart here. You can see how she's, kind of clutching her, I guess, her purse here and hanging on. And again, I feel like, they really don't want things to come to an end here with the World card coming out. I guess it can go either way, either they're holding back. And again, I feel like they're either debating, what to do in this situation with you, Gemini. On the Queen of Swords, we got the Page of Cups and the Fool. So I feel like this person definitely could be open to trying to reestablish, the situation, relationship, bring things back to, when you guys were having fun together with the Page of Cups, and try and start over in this situation. But your person is expecting you to apologize here, Gemini. So we got the Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Five of Wands. So I feel like this person, you need to provide some clarity as to, what this person thinks you need to change. Obviously, some things about your behavior here with the Devil coming out. And again, I feel like they're waiting for an apology from you, Gemini. So again, take it how it resonates. But with that Five of Wands, I feel like this person's really conflicted, obviously. With all these swords coming out as well about how to move things forward here, how to push past whatever obstacles you and this person are having. So, and with the Devil card coming out with the Seven of Pentacles, again, I feel with that Devil card, it could represent anything. But it being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like your person is wanting things to change in this situation. And I feel like if it's not going to change, I feel like this person may not want to stay in it, right? So again, this talks about growing, you know, spending that time and efforts and energy into growing this relationship in the right way. And again, my throat is getting all scratchy here, so I apologize, guys. On the bottom of your side, Gemini, of the deck was the Tower with the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Six of Swords. So again, I feel like you know what you need to do here. Again, I feel like you definitely, your person is waiting for an apology here, Gemini. And again, I feel like whatever happened, you know, I feel like, you know, when you have an argument with somebody, there's always two sides to every story here. So again, I don't want to point any fingers here, Gemini. But again, I feel like you need to express your feelings to this person, bring them in and have a, you know, conversation about everything that happened in order to get some clarity and or, you know, start talking to each other again here. All right, on their side, the Hierophant was on the bottom, so that talks about high level commitment. And then the Justice card. So again, I'm looking at the World card here. So for some of you, this, you know, is a major commitment is kind of what's in question here. And again, whether or not you're going to stay together or not, with that Justice card coming out. Seven of Cups is kind of going back and forth. So, you know, weighing the pros and cons of staying in this situation and or relationship. And can things come into balance here? So, all right. So I'm just going to ask what actions, actually, you know what, I'm going to use your deck because I'm going to look at your actions towards this person because I feel like, again, this person is waiting for you to kind of feel like the ball is in your court here, Gemini. So, oops. So you might be dealing with a fire sign. The Queen of Wands just wanted to pop out. Tell me what actions this person is going to take towards their person. What actions is Gemini going to take towards their person here, Spirit? Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. All right. On the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this person, you as well, Gemini, are kind of going back and forth in your mind about, okay, what's the best way to approach this situation? So we have the Queen of Wands coming out. So again, I feel like you are really passionate about this person. The Eight of Cups, moving towards, you know, having a new beginning. You know, with that Ten of Pentacles, your person also had the Ten of Pentacles. So reigniting that passion between you and them. And again, I feel like that's really what needs to happen here. And again, I feel like you guys need to have a conversation about this and this. So again, it was on both sides. And again, sorry, Gemini, your person is expecting you to apologize here. So again, I can't say it's the other way around. I'm sorry. Anywho, so in your person's oracle cards here, Gemini, the grief card came out. And it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So again, I feel like, you know, for both of you, I feel like you know, there's a lot of love in this situation. And again, it might be just a lot of miscommunication. And again, communication is key. Absolutely, you know. And I feel like your person here is being guided to make a decision here. And again, I feel like, they're kind of in that crossroads here in the fork in the road about which direction to go in. So I do feel like, Gemini, I feel like you do need to talk to your person soon, you know, absolutely. And then on your side, Gemini, the Thinker card came out. So again, this really reminds me of the Hermit here. So I feel like you've been in this energy for a bit. And with the good fortune card coming out, that's a really good omen in this situation. And again, the success card came out. It says, I know that there's no greater goal than to love. So again, I feel like you're getting in touch with your feelings here, Gemini. And then the surrender card came out and it says, I can release my need to control, which is really what I was picking up on here in this energy with the Emperor and the Five of Cups here. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Gemini. I hope this message helped. I'm going to just, I already drew your Scrabble tiles. So you got the letter B, an L, letter O, a J, and a whole bunch of I's came out, which is kind of weird. 5 of them, actually. A letter R. I don't know, that might mean something for you. The letter A, and finally the letter S. So anyhow, I hope this message helped somebody. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you want to share this video with somebody, feel free to do that. I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to make a comment. I respond to all my comments. So again, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be great, or hit that like button. Any support you can offer me, I really do appreciate. So please know that. And again, I hope to see you guys again in a week, and I hope the situation works out. All right.